Hi there. Today's focus will be on a moon salute, and the moon salute is very good for stretching your hips and hamstrings. So let's get started. Sweep your arms up, lean to one side, lean to the other side, step out into sun god pose. And make sure your tailbone is tucked under, navel in and up. And straighten your legs for star. Now swing your foot around to one side. Reach out as far as you can. Let's move into triangle. Remember, both legs are straight but not locked. Navel pulled in and up. Now let's turn for pyramid pose. You're going to turn your back foot forward. Hands can be on your thigh, shin, or you can get your hands to the floor. You want to round your back. Take your nose to your knee. Now take a big step back into a lunge. Now walk your hands around to the front. This is what I call a squat lunge. One leg is bent, one leg is straight. Hands in the center. Now both legs are straight for wide leg forward bend. Drop your head, relax your neck. Now let's go to the other side, and we're going to go to the other side doing all the poses but backwards. So let's start with a squat lunge. Walk your hands around to the side, come down the lunge. Now pyramid pose, step your back foot forward a little bit so you can plant your foot down. Straighten your front leg, take your nose to your knee. Now turn your back foot to the side. Let's move into triangle. And take some deep breaths. Slowly come up to star. And sun god pose. Straighten your legs. Come back to mountain pose. And arms up. Lean to one side. Back up center. Lean to the other side. Back up center. Sun god pose. Now one thing I'd like you to be mindful for when we do this is the direction of your feet. Now your feet are going to point out to the side because your knees are pointing to the side. Now straighten both legs, turn your feet forward for star. Now we're going to start to the other side. Turn your foot to the side. Let's move into triangle. Some deep breaths. Now let's move into pyramid pose. Turn your back foot forward a little bit. Take your nose to your knee. Step back into lunge. Then walk your hands around to the front for a squat lunge. Now both toes are pointed forward. Now wide leg forward bend, both legs straight. Drop your head, relax your neck. Now let's go to the other side. First start with a squat lunge. Walk your hands around to the side, come down to lunge. Step your back foot in a little bit, plant your foot down. Pyramid pose, take your nose to your knee. Now turn your back foot to the side slightly, and let's move into triangle. You're going to take some long, deep breaths. And slowly come up to star, point your toes forward. And sun god pose, point your toes out to the side. Straighten your legs, come back to mountain pose. Sweep your arms up. Lean to one side. Back up center. Lean to the other side. And back up center. Sun god pose. Now straighten your legs for star. Now swivel your feet around to the side. Triangle. Now let's move into pyramid pose. Turn your back foot forward a little bit. Take your nose to your knee. Step back into a lunge. Walk your hands around to the front for a squat lunge. And wide leg forward bend, drop your head, relax your neck. Now let's go to the other side. Start with a squat lunge. And walk your hands around to the side for lunge. Step your back foot forward a little bit, pyramid pose. Take your nose to your knee. Now let's move into triangle. Okay, take those long, deep breaths. Slowly come up to star. And then sun god pose. Straighten your legs. Come back to mountain pose. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Arms up. Lean to one side. Back up center. Lean to the other side. Back up center. Sun god pose. Relax your shoulders. Tuck your tailbone under. Straighten your legs for star. Now let's swivel around to the other side. Triangle. Turn your back foot forward a little bit. Let's move into pyramid pose. Take your nose to your knee. Now step back into a lunge. Walk your hands around to the front for a squat lunge. Straighten both legs, wide leg forward bend. Drop your head, relax your neck. Now let's go to the other side. Squat lunge. Walk your hands around to the side, come down to lunge. Step your back foot forward a little bit. Pyramid pose. Take your nose to your knee. Then turn your back foot to the side. Let's move into triangle. Slowly come up to star. Then sun god pose. Come back to mountain pose. And everybody, that was Moon Salute. Hope you enjoyed it.